Alright, good morning from the Riggs house. We're going to play a little Cutthroat Kitchen Riggs style. So if you don't know the rules of the game, you probably need to look it up on YouTube or Hulu or something. But basically we have two contestants. We have Cameron and Michaela, and they are going to be asked to create a meal for us. And they will each have $1,000 of Monopoly money here, and so later on in the game they're going to be given the opportunity to buy some kind of sabotage or some things that their contestant may not like to deal with, and so we'll get to that later in the game. But initially they get to go shopping. They have their shopping baskets. They're going to do a little shopping in our pantry and in our refrigerator. And their task this morning is to make a breakfast sandwich. And at the end of the contest, yeah, they'll make 2 sandwiches. That way we all 4 get to eat breakfast this morning. At the end, they will be judged on presentation and taste. And one of the rules always is it needs to remind me of a breakfast sandwich. So we'll see how this goes. So, contestants ready? Alright, here we go. Cutthroat Kitchen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, we have concluded the shopping round, and as you can see, they have some shopping items in their basket.
You did not get that.
Almond butter. You know how disgusting
Put
this
it
is?
away. No, that's not fair. She's cheating.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. We'll allow it.
That's a fine.
Okay. All right, so now it's time to auction off some items.
Uh-oh.
We'll be right back.
We took all the bread.
Is that going to be our hands?
Here's Michaela's basket. She went shopping and got these items.
Chili powder? And, where's my
Oh yeah, I need my eggs.
I'm gonna put some eggs in there. All right, and oops,
Oh my gosh.
did it break? All right, and then here's Cameron's, and his basket's a little more full, but notice the Nutella. That's an item of.
Michaela's eating.
Okay, so we have some auction items now. So for the first item, we're going to auction off is this oven mitt, and so one of the contestants could purchase this oven mitt and make the other person wear it on their dominant hand for the rest of the cooking adventure. So, would anybody like to bid on the oven mitt?
No.
100.
We have a bid of $100.
200.
I hear 200.
300. No.
There's 300.
Wait, how many are we?
I should just say that they have $1,000 apiece.
Why did
How many
you
of
give
these are we
us
gonna do?
2,500?
How many of these are we gonna do?
I don't know. I think we're gonna do 4.
Wait,
tell
can
you
I
that.
do 250?
No, has to be even 100s
Why?
because that's all we have.
Well, then you could have given us 2,500.
Okay, the bid is what? 300? 300? You bid 300, right?
Yeah.
All right, we have a bid of 300. Going once, going twice, sold. Okay, here's your oven mitt.
Rick, do I get to give it to
And
anybody?
you get to give it to any contestant. All right, so Michaela has $700 left.
How am I gonna work?
Cameron has an oven mitt. Okay, the next item up for auction is this scraper, and so one contestant can purchase this and force the other contestant of their choosing to only use this utensil for all of their. They can't use any other utensil. They can't use any knives, any spoons. This is any spatulas. This is the only utensil they have. So, do I hear a bid of $300?
You can have it. I don't want it.
And it sounds like it's sold. So Cameron has purchased for $300. Okay. So at this point, I think we're going to start cooking.
She's cheating.
Contestants will have 30 minutes to create the finest breakfast sandwich that they possibly can. On your mark, get set, go! Okay, our contestants are doing a fabulous job here, cooking their breakfast sandwiches. It's time for another auction, contestants.
Okay.
So up for auction now we have some sour cream. And so one of these contestants can buy this sour cream and force the other contestant to remove an item from their basket, and it could be including something they've already used.
What?
And they have to incorporate sour cream in place of that other ingredient. So it's really whatever the contestants who buys this, whatever they want. They can force the other person to replace an item,
Wait, okay.
used or unused, from their basket, and they have to use sour cream
So
instead.
let's say I used eggs. Do I have to take out my eggs and put sour cream in them?
That would work.
Oh my gosh.
Give me ideas.
No.
So, do I hear $100 for the sour
Yes.
cream?
100.
100. Do I hear 200?
200.
300.
We have a bid of 300. Do I hear 4? They each have, I think, 700 left.
4.
Michaela bids 4. Do I hear 5? There will be one other auction besides this one.
1.
I have a bid of $400. Going once,
I'll keep it.
going twice. Sold to Michaela for $400.
Which one do you want me to replace?
Now, let's see what ingredients she's going to pick.
Can
So,
I take the
so
one that
far,
you're
Cameron has
replacing?
been working on apples. I think that's all he has done. He has Nutella. You don't get to have the item.
Dang it.
He has.
Can I take away his apples? Just take away all his creation?
You can take away his apples and force him to use sour cream instead.
Ooh, that'd be good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Apples?
Yeah.
I've already.
Okay, so Cameron has to forfeit his apples, and he's going
How do
to
I get
use
this out?
sour cream instead. All right, it's time for another auction. And just to catch you all up at home, Michaela has $300 left after the 2 auctions she's purchased, and Cameron, I believe, has $700 left. So our next auction is for these red quinoa and chia tortilla chips. So similar to the last auction, we're going to ask, or we're going to require one contestant to replace any item in their basket, used or unused, with these chips. So, do I hear a bid for $100?
Yes.
Cameron bids $100. Do I hear a bid for $200?
Okay, 200.
200. Michaela bids 200. 300. Michaela, you can't bid 400. So, looks like Cameron has won the auction at $300. So, Cameron,
Yeah.
you can give these to any contestant of your choosing.
All right.
You can make them omit any ingredient that they have, used or unused, and they have to use these chips instead of that item.
Michaela, get rid of your eggs.
No.
Yes. Use chips instead.
And so here's Michaela's
Karma.
I'm gonna
sandwich.
actually put them on a plate because you can eat those.
She has a sandwich made. She's just been asked to omit any eggs from her recipe.
Of course.
So we're going to take the egg. She has to remove the egg from her sandwich, and she's going to incorporate these quinoa chips.
I just hope it's a good consistency.
What does this taste like?
Here's Chef Cameron. How are you feeling in this contest?
Feeling very confident. I feel like Michaela does not know what she's doing, especially since I took away her eggs. I don't think there's any way she's gonna make anything that tastes good.
Well,
Also,
she took away your apples.
Yeah, I did. I was kind of glad that she did that. I was gonna make buns out of apples, and then she made me use the waffles as the buns, and I'm kind of glad because they actually work better. I'm sure they would.
That actually sounds a little more like a sandwich.
Yeah, that
using
too.
waffle
That
as a
too.
bun.
So she paid for my help, basically.
All right. So I believe Michaela is working on her presentation. Can you please explain
This
what are you
is,
doing
I'm making a smiley face.
on your plate?
Yeah.
And what is...
I have 4 minutes left.
All right, you can see behind me there is about 10 seconds left, just under 10 seconds in our contest. We're gonna go walk over here. All right, step away, chefs. Step away. We have Cameron there. There's Michaela. They both have 2 sandwiches sitting in front of them. And so it's time to do a little judging. All right, we're here with Chef Cameron. We just finished our Cutthroat Kitchen, first ever Cutthroat Kitchen. How are you feeling about the breakfast sandwich you made today, Cameron?
I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like it's got good flavor, and it's got peanut butter and Nutella, which is always good, and bananas.
Okay.
Peanut butter and bananas are always good, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I made this nice smoothie, which I forgot to taste, but I think it'll be all right. Also, I have one slight problem. I feel like there's gonna be too much waffle, and that it's gonna be very bland and plain. And since it's kind of like leftover waffle, it'll be like, I don't know if that'll like drown out. I'd like all the flavors of the banana and peanut butter. And
all right. So you're feeling good, but you've got a couple concerns too.
I think I've got too much bread.
All right. Well, we'll see what the judge says here in a little bit.
All
so
right.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
All right, we're here with Chef Michaela. She just wrapped up first annual Cutthroat Kitchen. So how are you feeling after making your breakfast sandwiches?
I'm a little concerned because his plate has like more components. Mine's just like a sandwich, and he's got like a little drink and then like a little banana Nutella thing.
But you have the smiley face
I have
going.
a smiley face on mine, so I mean, I shouldn't be nervous. Like,
All right. Are you excited to see what the judge is going to say?
yeah.
All right. Well, let's go find out what she's going to say. Okay, we're here with our first contestant, Chef Michaela, and our esteemed judge, Ms. Shonda. So, Chef Michaela, it looks to me like you have 2 different sandwiches here. Please explain to the judge and to the audience what you've got going on the plates here.
Okay, so the 2 sandwiches that I have today, this is a like Mexican style like taco sandwich with chips and mayonnaise and chili powder and taco seasoning and bagels. And then on the other sandwich, it's a almond butter. It's more of like a sweet sandwich. It has almond butter and brown sugar and pickles.
All
And
right.
then underneath I made a smiley face, but it's gone.
So that was your presentation.
Yeah.
All right, let the tasting begin. All right, so Judge, what did you think of Michaela's sandwiches?
So I think she did a nice job with her presentation. Very interesting. I think it would be kind of what you might get if you went to a fancy restaurant. However, in a breakfast sandwich, I tend to kind of think you need eggs or bacon or cheese, something like that. And what she has here is kind of a Mexican flair. Surprisingly, it tastes really good. It has a crunch and it has a creaminess to it. I happen to like Mexican food, so I think that to me is kind of a winner. This one here is a little dry, some sort of brown sugary sweetness in there, but a little dry, a lot dry actually. You need coffee or something to go with it before you can eat that one. So overall, I think she did a nice job. Would have liked to maybe seen a little bit of eggs and bacon or some kind of traditional part of a breakfast sandwich.
All right. All right, Chef Cameron, you've got your plated breakfast sandwich in front of the judge. Please explain what you did here today.
All right, so I have a breakfast sandwich made of waffle as the bread with banana, Nutella and peanut butter inside for the flavoring. And I also have a little banana with some Nutella on it right there. And then I have a banana and blueberry smoothie for you.
All right, Judge. Why don't you dive in there and see what you think about the taste? Okay, Judge Shondo, tell us what you think about Cameron's breakfast sandwich this morning.
I think he has a beautiful presentation. Actually was really looking forward to taking that first bite. It's got a waffle in it, which is, you know, quintessential breakfast element, bananas, you know, Nutella if you're a chocolate fan. The one thing that when I taste it, it's pretty dry, even with the Nutella, and I think peanut butter in there too. Still a little bit dry. So the saving grace is actually the milkshake that goes with it. However, the milkshake is not very sweet and it's pretty gritty. I think using some sort of a berry that had nuts in it, so you can kind of get that real nutty, uncommon milkshake texture. But overall, nice job. And I would eat this, I think, for breakfast. Maybe if it had a little bit of syrup on the waffle.
Okay, great, thank you. Okay, so we are here with our conclusion of season 1 of Riggs Cutthroat Kitchen. 2 fabulous sandwiches. Judge, who would you pick today as your winner of Cutthroat Kitchen?
It was a very hard decision. Both chefs put forth a lot of thought and effort, creativity into their dishes. We've got one that tends to be a little more on the breakfasty end of things. This one definitely has the creativity flair of being more of a Mexican style. I think for the sake of the design and being a breakfast sandwich, I'm going to have to go with Chef Cameron as our winner today. But I am going to say this, for flavor purposes, I actually thought Chef Michaela did a better job. So all in all, I think they're both winners. I think Chef Cameron gets to keep his $400 fake Monopoly money. And unfortunately, Chef Michaela, you've got to give in your cash. I don't care.
All right, thank you, contestants. Thank you, Judge. Thank you for watching.